Welcome, guys. Let's see what we get for this week. As usual, we're gonna start with the regional pairs, and we were looking actually for a divergence in the market from last week's Zoom, and it was played out actually from the zone. So that was a really good one, in my opinion. Here, could you guys make some money in the previous 5 days? All right, it went up like almost no, it went up 200 pips. Okay, so yeah, that was a good one from last week. Still, I want to see the price ranging, so the next is back to the high, and let's see what the price does. We have no divergence actually, and we crossed on the REMA, and this is moving beautiful. All right, this was a very beautiful move from last week. Let's see the Audi NCD. Like I said, it's the NZD dominance may over, and that's exactly what we saw last week. The Australian dollar was dominating between the two. So here is the target zone, still the same, nothing changed actually, but we're reaching on a higher point in the market, as you see the overbought zone. I definitely not gonna trade on Australian dollar next week or the Audi NCD, because it's already happened, this move. I would expect to come for 100 more pips up actually, but it's not a beautiful setup. Okay, it's past, like this train is almost on the destination. Euro CHF. I was also talking about the CHF strength against the euro. This played out correctly actually. Not much changed. On weekly we got the momentum actually. There is kind of like a divergence forming, but if the momentum is strong enough, we're gonna break this zone, and if we break this zone, we're gonna witness a free fall actually. But the price is moving slowly. Don't see a strong price right now, so carefully if you trade on the euro and the CHF. Okay, on daily basis I would say one more up and then we can go down, because here is a previous high in the market. Right, here is previous high in the market, and even if the price goes on a higher spot, we could actually see a divergence between the two, because this is on a low point around the 50. I see here the 50. Okay, to be correct, 57. Okay, so this may form a nice divergence here in the market, and then we can go down. That's what I would expect actually. I wouldn't say we're gonna trade down, first up and then down. This will be the better scenario in the market. Okay, and that is also what I wanted to see. And Euro GBP, I deleted this one last week because I saw there may be a GBP weakness kicking in, but it's more likely a ranging zone. Okay, for now, after the last week, I wouldn't say anymore the GBP is weaker. The European market is weaker, as I see. As you saw on the Euro CHF, there are no big movements in the market. On weekly basis, this is a mess. Okay, this is a great mess. And I don't see divergence directly. We got the convergences. So if I would guess here, I would say one more up move and then a correction down. I don't think this is gonna break the coming weeks, but I'll want to check on the news after the forecast. So one more thing, I was not looking on a weekly. Yes, on weekly. So like USD CAD went well, the NCD went well as expected. Euro CHF went well actually. Here is the low still. There is place, but I want to see one up move and then correction down. And the Euro GBP, which is a mess as well. Here is the low, here is the high. I want to price see ranging and break one of the sides. And if this could break actually, then I will look for another trade in the market. Okay, but first thing first, let's break the structure. The DXY. The DX, this is very interesting in my opinion, because the dollar gains some strength, but by end of the week, the market pulled back. But as you see, there was a rejection from this point, and there is still a divergence forming right there, and a structural divergence forming right there. So that is what I said also last week. There is a divergence forming, but I would not say that that week we're not gonna get a so big move. Okay, there were some moves, of course, but that is nothing compare what have to come in my eyes, because this is a nice divergence, and I want to see exact same thing from the market what we saw from the USD CAD actually, because this divergence right there is almost the same what we saw here actually, and I think this is about to form. Okay, still all eyes on the DXY. I want to see here a bigger move the following weeks. I want to check out economic calendar, but after the forecast will be better. Okay, so nothing changed actually. I'm still waiting for the divergence forming in the market, because you see the price is thinking about it. Okay, there was a spot on the low, but the market is hardly thinking. There is a divergence. Yes, there is a divergence on daily. That's not a good sign. I will definitely wait for it. Maybe, just maybe, there could be a stop loss hunt or whatever. Okay, and if it's if the stop loss hunt kicking in, it will mean that the low is about to tick. And if the low ticks, all eyes on it, because this could go reverse very fast. Okay, based on the weekly chart. So let's see what we gonna get in the coming weeks, because it's very important. When the divergence is forming, guys, then we could see here a stronger dollar for a couple of weeks. And if this happens, Then I think first target here, second target here. This could be a very big move. Okay, which is also nonsense if you see how the market looks like. The CXY is like ranging, nothing new. Here was the same divergence what I was talking on the DXY. Same thing here also. The structural divergence was a beautiful forecast on it, because this is something like if you there are positions in the market with different chances, but I will definitely say this setup is about certain points around 90%, 95%. If you see the zone, if you see this clear divergence, if you see the structural divergence, if you see the background, the price moving up, but the background is more like red than green. So the moment, there is something in the momentum change. So I wouldn't say, I cannot say 100%, but this is a very strong signal if we see the structure like this. Okay, then the weekly basis on the AXY, almost the same actually as the DXY, but still there is also a divergence. Okay, and that's what I want to see to form. But there's still, we have still waiting on this. We have to wait on this. Okay, this is maybe a divergence on smaller time. See on 12-hour. Yeah, we need one more up or something to cause the divergence. Okay, you see the bounce. Yeah. That's what I see in the last hour they post actually, but what I want to see is a bit different. Okay, so maybe one more up move, and then a divergence from above. This will be a nice scenario, but I would not say. I'm gonna wait for it. Definitely wait for it. But more likely, like I said, all eyes on the XY. The XY. There is not a real thing on the XY. I see a weakness in the Japanese yen. Actually, on weekly basis, we got the sell signal from the week before, and this is still moving down. The destroyer is on a low spot, actually, but is also in a corrective movement and not in a big movement. Okay. But also the momentum in this point is red, as you see. All right, the BXY. The BXY, this is something to think about, because there is a divergence forming from under. So what I don't like to see is we got structural divergence, but there's also a structural divergence from the bottom. Okay, so what we see is actually also corrective movement, and it comes to the Euro GBP. If you reflect this to the BXY, they show actually strength, both of the AXY and the BXY, but I think they're gonna be something like a new news or fundamental, I don't know yet, but there will be something what makes move actually the markets. Like, want to see this divergence, and we're gonna see shortly after the forecast. Divergence is there, but the divergence didn't form yet. Okay. Still the same thing, like last week, but there is also a divergence from under on the SXY, which will mean there is one more up move, and if this happens, then will be a down move as well. You see these double divergences a lot, actually. This is what I want to see. The AXY, you saw the Audi NZD, the Australian dollar gains some strength actually, but the ZXY is also shows some weakness. So yeah, it's almost the same setup, but you see this is not moved yet, but the ZXY is went down a bit, but both of the currencies are on weakness right now. So I would suggest to trade against those pairs, actually, the AXY and the ZXY, the Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar. Okay. So yeah, let's see. So this is something what I was talking about for weeks, actually. Like, see, this is like official, you know, divergence is formed right there. So you know what to do, guys. I want to see here a big fall. This is on weekly basis, guys. I don't know when we had here a divergence before. Okay. And actually, if something like this is about to happen, then we're talking about thousands of pips. Let's see on a daily basis. Looking good, actually. You see we are almost crossing the zero line. Okay. And I want to see that momentum kicking in. What I don't like to see is the two zones between. That's not that beautiful. But the XO played out as well as forecasted last week. So this is a very good setup, very good point. Okay. And that's it. Let's see what we got on the economic calendar before business. Big things. Oh, RBA. That's gonna be interesting. Wednesday at 3 o'clock. That is very interesting. Okay, so if you see me Wednesday doing a night shift, you know why. I think there will be a big move. Like, damn. Then the next, also Wednesday, I would say trade balance, but witness the previous trade balances, it was not that big move, actually. That was, let's see, it could bring some liquidity in the market, but I wouldn't say a big one, but you never know. Then Thursday, GDP, this could be interesting, actually. And the jobless claims. Okay, this could bring some liquidity as well in the market. Yep. Then the CHF retail sales. Okay. And a lot of Euro news. Oh, wait, where I am. Friday. That was already next week. So Friday, the Bank of Japan interest rate decision also at 5 o'clock Friday. So this could mean another night shift for me. Lot of Euro news, as you see. This could also bring some liquidity in the market, and following with the USD news, personal income, also high volatile news, and us closing the Michigan consumer sentiment for Friday. Okay, guys, that's it. Have a great trading week, and we see each other next week.